What up, everybody? On Facebook Live. How you doing? Dr. Dave, the Oola Seeker, Dr. Troy, the Oola Guru. The camera's right on him. You're almost in the middle. I'm kind of over in the corner. Hard to get there. No, I got it. You guys can see me, hear me. As you guys are jumping in, let us know if you can hear us and see us and where you're from. We have to let you in a little secret today.
Is it a secret?
See, this is why. Right here, this is why. Listen. My phone's been ringing all day.
For 3 days.
For 3 days. Email box is filling up. Instagram comments are full.
If we're not getting back to you, don't take it personally.
Yes, we love you. Even my kids, we love you. just not having a chance to get back to you. So, you know, like if there's a surprise birthday party and it's your birthday, but you know your birthday's on a certain day and you know it could be a surprise party and you got a little win that it might be a surprise party, but it's still a surprise party and you still have to act surprised. It's kind of like that. Can you agree?
I agree. So I don't know. I don't even know how to talk about this.
We have a huge international launch party scheduled for July 7th from his lake house where the first book was written. We have this huge party. We're planning.
Sentimental dudes. Like
we don't want you to know about. Shh, don't tell anyone.
No, so 7/7.
But 7/7 is a surprise
you've
party.
You've heard us hint to this fact. Like
yes.
You've heard us, if you've been hanging out with us at any
biggest
level,
thing ever in Oola. 7/7.
Without a doubt, 7/7 International Oola Day. We've been
1 billion
saving
people in
this
7
day
years.
For the no joke, the biggest announcement, bigger than any book we've ever written, bigger than any event we've ever had, bigger than any product we've ever created. 7/7 is by far, like we that's why we sold the tea company. Like we are clearing our plate.
We didn't sell the tea company.
Oh, not sell it. We
shut it down.
We
should have sold the tea company.
I think last night was last night. I'm lost of time, but
yeah,
at
2 days ago.
At midnight on the 7th, we shut it down. We're removing everything that's distracting us from this framework, and we are launching something on 7/7 that we feel is our path to truly fulfill our mission of having a positive impact on 1 billion lives over the next 7 years.
So let's rewind a little bit. Our mission is to impact 1 billion lives over the next 7 years with the Oola Lifestyle Framework. We've been on that mission for a while now. Head down. How are we going to make that happen? That's a big dream, big goal. We know we now have the path. We're going to tell you all about the path at a launch party on 7/7 from Troy's Lake House, where we wrote the first Oola book. But other people are announcing it for us.
So yeah, third party companies,
multiple third parties,
not just one. Multiple third party companies have really,
hijacked,
stole our thunder. So we're like, we had this whole thing planned, like this beautiful vision of like fireworks and like 1 billion.
Guess what? We're still
going to do that. It's still going to be epic, and there's going to be more people involved. But it's like, how can a third party launch for us? How can you make that announcement for us when it's
and they announced it wrong.
Yeah, you haven't even seen the product.
It's
yet.
like, it's his 80th birthday. Like, dude, it's not right. I'm 40. This is not my 80th birthday party. They announced it completely wrong.
Yeah. So we just need to, because we said
we're flattered.
We are incredibly flattered.
Thank you for being so excited
Thank
about
you
it.
for bringing.
Thank you to all the companies out there that are so excited for our birthday launch on 7/7.
It's making our phones blow up
nonstop.
And so we didn't know even strategically how to do this. So let's just tell.
I think we should change it to 1B3 now that all these other companies are so.
In 3 years now. Let's do it in 3.
Let's do it in 3.
The plan. We have a literal mapped out plan for 7 years. So
people are like, I still don't know what's going on.
I know, and you guys.
That's the problem. You can get off right now and wait till 7/7, or we'll give you a little sneak peek.
We have to do. We were really conflicted about this. So what we did in a very Oola style is high road, baby. Like we're just like taking the high road. Like this'll pass. But then emails, and then it was in Spanish, and then there's a video, and then it's like at some point
I was getting called by other companies congratulating me. I'm like, what? And then being mad.
And we're like, this is all supposed to be wrapped under an NDA. So anybody who's sharing this information, which by the way we removed
the NDA
because it's like everyone's sharing it anyway. But prior to today, any of this information should have been shared under an NDA anyway. So forget that legal portion of it. It's just been it's been a mess. So then we finally we have a CEO now, a real CEO, actually a $1 billion CEO, a legend in the field, who we had a strategic meeting. He said, at some point we're going to need to respond in a very positive, kind way, but we're going to need to let our voice be heard. Just like this is a Oola principle, right? It's good to be proper, and it's good to be quiet, and it's good to be kind, and good to be a good neighbor, and we don't want to do any harm to anyone anyway, in life, in business, or whatever. But at some point you have to let your voice be heard.
You got to to be bold.
You have to be bold. If you have a
dreams.
dream, you don't want to let someone else kind of step on your dream just because they feel it's some way, whether it's true or not, conflicts with their dream. So you have to boldly, like, we're going to boldly impact it. We're
impacting 1 billion lives in 3 years. I mean, 7.
It's going down.
Or 3.
With or without you, Laura Caro. I'm just saying, whoever's on
Which she signed, which is so
she
sweet.
signed Harold, with or without you.
Harold, let's go.
Let's impact, because we're trying to create, we've done this in
We're
Oola.
building an army of people.
But it doesn't need to be everyone. We want kind, positive, encouraging, like leave drama and gossip and negativity with your past friends that were those people. We want to create a kind, positive, encouraging community that collectively can come together to lift each other up. In a way that really comes together as a community to make the world a better place. Truly, if we want to go fast, we go just us, right? We want to go far, we go as a community. And that's what we're building. We don't need everybody. We can slow this down.
I'll tell you what is really fun, though. The last 48, 72 hours, as other people have been kind of talking about our birthday party launch, we've been laughing.
No,
it's been funny.
It's blowing our mind. It's
blowing our mind. Why do people keep talking about our party?
We're like
it's our party.
We're two guys in a bus.
We're just two guys collecting dreams across the country.
We're two guys
Why
in a bus.
are people telling everybody about our party? It's our party.
Yeah.
Let's tell you about our party.
Your name David has more meaning in this moment.
Why is that?
You'll get it.
Okay.
No?
No.
No, we're David in this moment. Like, we're two guys in a bus.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Got it.
We're
David and
we're two guys.
1 billion, 7 years, baby. Let's go.
Like, we're two guys in a bus with a really flippin' big dream that we're gonna make happen with you, hopefully. But it's just. It's mind blowing. So anyway, this is like more therapy for us to just.
I'm gonna go get my
let
sling.
all this out.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my sling and a.
Go get a sling and a rock. But we had a meeting with our CEO, and we're like, at some point we have to issue some sort of statement. So this afternoon, I think tomorrow, maybe, I don't know, we're going to issue some statement from our CEO, just positive, kind, supportive, that we just respond in a way. But I will tell you, if I have any say, and I know you, this will be the last time we look sideways or backward at other people.
Done.
We are 100% forward facing.
1 billion.
That's all we're
7
focused
years.
on. This framework works. It's not like we're starting a new company and testing a new product. Oola, whether it's OolaPalooza, whether it's the book, when people apply the Oola framework to their life, they radically change their life. They get to know themselves and understand, this is what I want for my life, not what my parents want, not what my counselor wants, not what society's telling me I should be. This is authentically who God designed me to be, and I'm designed to be something flipping great. I don't have to settle for ordinary. I don't have to do something just to get by, but I have to take some time to work on myself, and the Oola Lifestyle Framework is exactly that. It's you working on you in a way that you become better, and you inspire your family to become better, the community to become better, and the world to become better. So,
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
We'll get to the party in a second. Okay, here's the deal. There are people out there right now, especially more than ever in history, not history, but in recent history.
In my lifetime.
Recent history, that are struggling with their marriages, they're struggling with their finances, their careers, their passion, their purpose.
Health.
Student loans out of control. We need an army of people we need people like you who are going to say, I'm going to step up. We're going to get this framework all around the world. We're going to impact 1 billion lives. I also feel like this has a great opportunity to bring the world together as people start speaking different about love and kindness and non-judgment and not looking sideways. So we are living that by not looking sideways ourselves. We are fully focused
positive
on where the direction we want to go. So
it's a big world, man.
What we did is, I'm going to give a little story of this. What we decided, this was a little while ago, is Troy had the opportunity. He committed to Oola for 7 years. 7 years came up. He could have went back into retirement. I've been hanging out on his pad. It would have been a good move. But he said, if we can impact 1 billion lives in 7 years, I'm all in.
We're impacting millions.
Millions. Yeah,
which
we have
is
over
really
1 million
humbling
followers.
to think about that.
We're impacting millions of people. But he goes, I will stay 7 more years if we can figure out how to impact
why 1 billion? Do you know why did we come up with that number?
1 in 7, baby.
Yeah, it's roughly 1 in 7. That's pretty cool.
1 in 7. So for those of you that are saying out there, oh my gosh, they're going to impact 14 billion people. There's not 14 billion people on the planet. There's 7. We want to impact 1 out of 7. We want to impact 1 billion people in the next 7 years. So Troy came up with this big idea.
That gets me excited.
Troy came up with this big idea. I'm going to stay out of retirement, and I'm going to keep working with Oola and keep working with you. We don't have to sell Oola if we can figure out a way to impact 1 billion lives over 7 years. So we have built a program, a digital platform that takes the whole digital or the whole Oola lifestyle framework process, everything we've taught, and turns it into a program that learns you as you go through it and helps you and coaches you through your Oola life. It's beautiful. It's not e-learning. It's not just a system. It's definitely not an app. It's a program that we have built
not
with our
business
heart
coaching.
and soul. No, it's amazing. Definitely not business coaching. That's amazing. Okay, no one knows what it is, but about 5 people. So anybody that's telling you what it is wrong.
Speculating.
So what we are doing is we decided we were going to launch this, and we have a really good friend in the industry who you're going to see a video from later on this afternoon, who said. He's been good friends for a long time, and he said, hey...
good human.
Amazing human. Dude, he's such a good dude. If anybody of you know him when we say his name, you're going to love it.
You're going to freak out.
So,
you're going to freak out because he's I think his last 2 companies he brought to $1 billion, which we translate to like that's a lot of lives people. Affected. Yeah. So and the fact that he's looking at 2 guys in a bus and seeing something in us, this is the thing where we almost have to lift us. I mean, if other companies are looking at us and this $1 billion CEO is looking at us like, guys, you guys got something special. We have to step into that role.
Collecting dreams.
We're like, dude,
we're stepping in. I'm not worried.
You don't see us at a gas station talking to a guy for 45 minutes collecting one dream. That's what we do. And the fact that
that's what we love to do.
Which we loved it. Which we're going to
I want to get back to that.
That's
I can't wait to do that.
That's all I want to do.
I can't wait.
But now we have help.
So anyway, so on July 7th, we're going to have a launch party. Boom. It's going to be bigger now than ever before.
Now we're going to go.
Now get ready. I don't know.
I'm gonna go to Walmart and get 2 packs of fireworks. Before I was gonna get just one of those bundles for like $19.99. I'm gonna go $40.
I'm gonna go get my slingshot bag that my dad made me when I was a child. It says David on it. Okay, so we're gonna have a big party on July 7th. But let me in on you. So we've built this amazing product that truly
best
will
thing
change.
We've ever built.
It's not even close. No one's ever built it before. This is a brand new thing that we've been working on behind the scenes. Troy's called it building a Ferrari in the garage. So this really good friend of ours who we highly respect as a human and as a business CEO machine says, do you guys want to impact 1 billion lives in your lifetimes? What's the 7 mean? You're like, no, dude, we're going to impact 1 billion lives in 7 years. That's what we're going to do. And he goes, the Ferrari will do that.
One by one.
The Ferrari will do that, but you're putting the wrong engine in the car. And we're like, what do you mean? He goes, if you want to impact 1 billion people in 7 years, you have to put a network marketing engine, a Ferrari engine in the Ferrari. So
I was like, wait, there's a lot of drama, toxicity. People have their opinions on network marketing. But once he understood it as a distribution system for an already proven product that people love, he said, it's just think of it like people taking the thing you love and you know that it works and spreading it all over the world. And then we're like, whoa, but what about the community and culture? I don't do well with toxicity, drama, negativity, all that. He goes, you can, as leaders of this, as people who are leading this, you can set the culture. You mean like we can say you can't be mean to each other? And you and like our highest
rank, can't feel superior.
You can't
put other people down.
We're using elementary principle rules like be nice to one another. That's sometimes absent. The other thing too is like we flipped it on its head. Like we don't want to elevate egos and shine lights on people. We want to shine the light on the people who need love and support the most. So even our highest rank, isn't king. Our highest rank is a servant leader.
Servant heart leader.
And what they get, by the way, is the highest rank is not some...
Not greasy.
It's not... I want it to be greasy. The highest, you don't get some big trophy. The highest rank you can get, if you've impacted the most lives, like you've got this framework in the most lives of the highest rank you can achieve in this company, you get a key that actually starts this bus. Because this bus is the heart of Oola. Meeting people one by one, looking them in the eye and say, hey, I know you're struggling. And I know you have so much more in you. Let us show you a way. Let us show you a way that you can live differently. Let us show you a way that helps you see your unique gifts and purposes and pull those out and share them with the world in a way that you live fully and on purpose.
Dude, we're just going to let's go literally change lives.
Share this video. Have I ever said this?
I don't think I've ever heard you say that.
In 10 years, maybe the debt one. I would say share that video. Don't do debt. Share that video too. But share this video because we're not looking for everyone.
And we're not launching.
We're not launching.
We're not launching. We just have to tell you because everybody else is talking about it already.
We have to speak
up.
So
we will launch on 7/7 big. And we're going to tell you everything about it and what we're doing and how we're doing it. Launch party. Okay? But we have to let you in on this. So we're putting the engine in the car. Okay? It's going to be beautiful.
Amazing team. We didn't even express the price point. That's why like the price point is the most ridiculous thing.
So anyway, can I go back to something though? So when this guy, I'll say his name right now, T.O.
Travis Ogden.
When he said to us, if you want to impact 1 billion lives in 7 years, you need to put a network marketing engine in the car. We thought about it a lot because we're like, we don't want this to be cheesy, dramatic, none of that stuff. We want this to be done right.
There's a lot of good things about it too, right?
There's a lot of good things. We literally sat in the backyard with a whiteboard and we said, what is broken in this industry? How can we disrupt it and fix it? And that's what we built over the last, since we had this product ready, but that's what we built recently is like, how do we really make this different than anything ever before? So it is a community of people a community and culture of people who support and love each other and want to make just a big impact in the world. So this is launching 7/7. We had to open up. No plan
of doing this. We're supposed to be doing something totally different.
I'm not even supposed to be doing this video. We had to pre-enrollment. So we had to open up pre-enrollment, and that's been open up for a little over 48 hours. That's nuts. So, by the way, those of you that know Travis Ogden, by any level as a CEO, just comment below what you think of him as a human and as a business machine.
He's just in his integrity.
He's a good dude.
His integrity.
Okay.
And here's the other cool thing too. He so believes in this project that he's not just a CEO because CEOs come and go. He's a co-founder in Oola Global, this new thing. So he's in. Like he's in. This is going to be his legacy. He's done. He's made his mark. He's made his money. He said Oola's changed his life and his family. So he's like, we've known him for 8 years, and he implements the principles of Oola in his own life, and he's kind of at the same plane that I feel like I'm like. I want to leave the planet better than when I arrived. I keep talking about this. Is the weirdest example, but I got upgraded once because of miles to first class. I was sitting next to this old dude, and he's just kind of quiet, and you have conversation. He goes, "What do you do?" And I'm like, whatever. And I said, "What do you do?" And he goes, "Have you heard of Uno?" And I'm like, I have. Uno's a great. He goes, I invented it. And I'm like, dude, that's cool. Like, I want to be an 85-year-old guy on a plane. And so he goes, you heard of Oola? And I'm like, yeah, I've heard of Oola. It's cool. It's like, it had something to do with that.
You know why we have to tell this story? This is funny because I've told that story to people. And I've heard that story come back around. And this is why we need to speak up because people are speaking up for us.
It's like a telephone game.
And they're not saying the right things. And I've told the Uno story before, and people come back like a week later, and they're like, yeah, Troy was sitting next to the guy who invented Velcro. And I'm like, dude, it wasn't Velcro.
Uno.
It was Uno. It's such a big difference. The guy who invented Velcro was a sheep herder in Ireland, I think.
I don't know. That could be made up.
But it wasn't the Uno guy. So anyway, that's why we have to tell you what is going on. That's what's going on. Here's how you can be the first to know. There's 2 ways to do this. One, go to oolalife.com, put in your email, first name. You will be the first to know when we get ready for our launch party on 7/7. Second, you can pre-enroll, but do it through an ambassador. How to find an ambassador? We don't know.
I don't know.
There's a bunch out there.
We sent 5 emails out 20 days ago.
We had 700 ambassadors in a day. And
this is everywhere. So just network old school and say, hey, are you an ambassador? You know an ambassador? We are going to soft launch this to ambassadors and certified Oola life coaches on 6/7. Our public launch is on 7/7. In short, it's taking a digital disruptive version at a very affordable price point because we know price point sensitivity with people. We just want this everywhere. Very affordable price point in a way that's intuitive and it learns you. No one can comment on it because no one's seen it, and it's flipping amazing. We've seen it. We've been working on it. This is going to be our legacy project. This is it. You're not going to see us, doing anything else other than focused on
coaching.
This. And just to let you know, man, I know everyone lathers up and gets all manic and enthusiastic about a new opportunity, especially in network marketing, especially early. I get that. I understand that. I respect that. But man, it's not for everybody. We want people who, number one, believe in the power of personal development. I mean, you have to understand that working on you is valuable. Not just selling a new product just because you're first to the opportunity. Number two, you do have to understand that it is a network marketing vehicle. It is a network marketing distribution system, and you have to respect and understand that there's an advantage to being first. And when I say an advantage, there's also a responsibility in being first. We are strong in culture and we are strong in community. If you come in, especially early, you need to be with us and set this culture of, we have a whole section called Crossline Love. We need to just lift people up always, 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 even if there's nothing immediately you can benefit in the process other than just helping someone else out. Even if you told someone about this and they went and signed up with someone else, you go, well, that's one more person on Team Oola. That's one more person who's going to change their life. Like, we have to flip this on its head and be about serving others, because then it works. Then it works beautifully, because it'll distribute Oola in my lifetime in a way that I can hop on a plane in 8 years and go, yeah, Oola, I heard of it. That's what we're going for, but we need to attract the right community. That's why we've been so quiet about it. It feels good to just let it out. Doesn't it?
You know when you buy like your wife or something like a great gift and you can't wait for her to get it? You're like, oh my gosh, like here it is.
It does feel good to just like,
you know what I do a lot of times is I actually don't give the surprise, but I actually talk about it. Like, well, I can't show you, but I got you these boots. They're really cool.
Kind of like where we are right now.
Kind of like where we are right now.
But it does feel good. And it's like, so we have time. Like, you have time to find an ambassador. You have time to go to oolalife.com and be the first to know and learn a little bit more. You have time to ask around.
Go to oolalife.com and just read about it.
Yeah.
You can read more about it, kind of see what we're doing completely different. We're putting two industries completely disruptive, put them on their heads. One is going to be the network marketing industry. One is going to be any personal development industry, because we're developing a product that can go global and go to everybody at a price point that works. Masterminds are expensive. Coaching, we have live events. They're $2,000. They sell out right away. Our own live events. This is personal development that can go global and help a billion people. And we're going to, put that completely in a different world than what you've ever seen before.
So yeah. This was like really, it's really not what we were going to do today.
We were actually going to talk about the framework.
Yeah. So things may change. You'll probably see some things change. And even like we're talking about this, like we may do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. There are things that a third party has changed our agenda. In a way that we're...
A couple of them have.
Many actually, and individuals in a good way. I mean, just more people Googling.
We feel like
Oola.
everything's just a God thing for us. Like, we're so good. Like, did we want to have a surprise launch party on 7/7? Yeah, we'd be lying to you if we said no. We wanted to control 100%. The narrative. We wanted to tell you exactly what it is. We want to do it from Troy's dock. It's very sentimental for us. I couldn't wait.
He planned a trip.
I booked a flight. Like, everything about.
We're still gonna do it, bro.
I'm still gonna do it. But we're going to be on Troy's dock, looking right up at the Four Seasons porch, where we wrote, or the Three Seasons porch, where we wrote the first book, where the first words, Oola, were written in a computer. The first book, Find Balance in an Unbalanced World. Like, what should we call it? Like, all of that stuff. I wanted to be telling you about this from that dock, looking at that Three Seasons porch. But I'm just saying that we also have to, because other people are telling you and telling everybody about it, and they're telling it wrong. Like, we just need to tell you what it is right from our hearts, and this is what it is. And I'm still going to be on that dock. I'm still going to be emotional that day, because it's going to be a big day for me, because I remember very clearly where I was in my life when we penned the first words in that book.
And who knew where that would lead? Like,
who knew where it would lead? I didn't think it was going to lead to this bus. But you know what? I trust God's hand in all of this, and I think that we are here with you today, sitting in the Oola bus, talking to you about this, because that's where we're supposed to be. Is sit in the Oola bus. Literally, right now, we're surrounded by 27 layers, 130,000 dreams.
One by one, looking people in the eye and saying,
across the country,
you're designed by God for greatness and a purpose. Man, I know you can't see it right now, but if you could dream big and if you believed it would happen, what would it look like? And I want you to write it on a sticker, and I want you to tomorrow take a move toward that, like take an action step toward that. And that's how we change lives, man.
So
like,
you can try to ruin our party, but you're not.
You just add, dude. You fuel. You
fuel the party.
Yeah, you fuel the party.
I'm gonna go get my slingshot.
I'm gonna get my. I think our dishwasher just got delivered. The doorbell
it did.
Rang. Yeah,
nice.
Dude.
Yeah.
Future's bright. I'm putting on shades, and yeah.
We love you guys. Go to oolalife.com, check it out, read all about it. If you want to enroll, find an ambassador. Share this video everywhere.
Drama, toxic people, but your cool friends who want to change the world.
Because there's people talking about who we are and what we're doing, and we want to say, hey, this is who we are and what we're doing. So share it with the world so we can do that. Also, you're going to hear from our CEO today.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Stay tuned.
Later, guys. Peace out. Love you. Be grateful. Have faith. Go your true life.